Scoreboard Therapy.
Back out to Allen. History runner.
With Josh. Drew.
Oh, too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
And Ernie.
We will be perfect.
Let's go!
Welcome into Scoreboard Therapy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. I am the instructor, David Double D Dykstra. I'm here with my guys.
I'm Drew Thomas. I'm back.
Ernie Krause.
Adam the Glitch Schneider.
When I point at you, talk.
Absolutely. Every time.
I'm taking over today's show just for the pure fact of I just want to talk a little.
Absolutely. We
That's
want to hear. We
totally
want to
fine.
hear a little.
And-
We always love hearing you talk.
And this face belongs on the screen. No, I'm joking, guys. We got a lot to get to. Of course, you've got the WBC that now is at its final. I'll throw out a question to everybody here in a little bit about that. We're also going to talk first four in the NCAA basketball tournaments. March Madness is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And may the madness and chaos begin. Please, please, God, please. We also had a trade go down today. A certain NFL team at the bottom of the United States has decided to burn it all down. Burn it all down. And then we go on the therapy couch, which we all know, everybody here needs therapy, but some of us need more than others.
Oh, yeah.
Won't mention any names, but his initials may be Esteban. No, I'm joking, man. I'm just
Shots fired.
I'm just messing with you, man.
If anything, I need therapy. I have epilepsy, so
You need therapy for more than just your epilepsy, but that's a whole different story.
it's golf.
That in itself, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Last night, Venezuela took care of Italiana. It was a very sad night for me. I kind of wanted to see the rematch between Italy and the United States, as the United States beat the Dominican Republic 2-1 the night before. My question to you guys, and we'll throw it out to all the people listening on the air as well. Hit us up in our chat. Let us know what you think. Let me ask, Drew, I'll come to you first. Are these the two best teams that were playing in the WBC that are now in the final?
Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh. Two best teams? No. But at the end of the day, the better teams in a one-game matchup. If it was a 7-game series, I think we have a whole nother realm of how this would go. But hey, and just like we're gonna have NCAA basketball coming up, all it takes is one game to win it all, and these teams are doing the right things to win the games, and that's what matters. So, two best teams, no, but teams that are finding ways to win.
Hey, how about you, Ernie? What thoughts?
I'm kind of with Drew on that. There were better teams, but in my view, and I've said this in past shows, the best teams are the ones that finish the game, whether it's, once that, third out is recorded, when the clock hits 0, the best team is the one that finishes the game.
Whether it's a ball or a strike.
Well, we'll get into that
We'll talk
a
about-
little later.
Hey, Adam, do you feel like the two best teams are in this final tonight?
Showing what. Let me restart. What I've seen from both USA and from Venezuela, it seems like Venezuela was low key, kind of just fantastic.
Low key, fantastic.
Low key.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
high-key.
I don't know if you could say.
Italy's the low key one.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I would say going into the semifinals, the Dominican Republic,
Mhm.
Venezuela, and Italy were the three hottest teams.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, Dominican Republic ran into that, I don't know, steamroller of a human being known as Paul Skeens.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
can't really do
Libby
much
Dunn's
about that.
boyfriend.
Now, I've got another question because this has been brought up multiple times. Are the teams just respecting Major League Baseball's wishes, Drew, with the pitch count for the starting pitchers, or is that a rule in the WBC that a pitcher can only go like 70 pitches?
It is not a rule. MLB
Okay.
teams are. I mean, what is more? I mean, it depends. What's more important for that team? Yes, playing for USA would be great, but these contracts—they're linked to the Cubs. They're linked to their team back when they the
Say
season
Suzuki.
started.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
like,
that's kind of where I was going to get into.
Yeah.
And you now have to deal with, is Seiya going to be ready for opening day? How bad is this injury of his knee? And so these pitchers, you see the most arm injuries. And position players, you don't see injuries as often. So like all these position or pitchers, they want these arms to be ready for playoffs. And
Mhm.
you don't know how they're limiting their pitch numbers to try to like, okay, hey, we need this guy to probably be like ready to go for long innings later on compared to like being ready now during spring training. Even at spring training games, pitchers like come out early if they're struggling a little bit and they could put them back into a game in spring training.
so let me ask you, Ernie, what are you expecting from the pitchers tonight? Are you expecting maybe like a bullpen session, or are you expecting maybe the U.S. to run McLean out there for like the first 3, and then maybe Logan Webb comes in for a couple, and maybe Skeen comes in for a sniff?
Yeah, I
You
can,
know,
I
kinda
can
thing?
see them going to the bullpen early, especially up against this Venezuelan team that's just been clubbing. Whether you're talking about Acuna or whomever, it's just, hit, and it goes over the fence. USA has to do whatever they can to just really stifle them as much as humanly possible.
Do we have any thoughts on the game tonight? Any anticipation whatsoever?
Tarek Skubal, he's supposed to be there. Now, whether or not they'll put him in, who knows? I think they should. It would be very beneficial for
The
Team-
U.S.?
Yeah, for Team USA, especially since the last game they had Paul Skeens, and if they were to put Paul Skeens out there like that, that's short rest. Who's to say he's still the same? He could be out of gas right now for all we know.
The Pirates are not going to let him.
Dad,
Oh no, the
I think-
Pirates are looking to protect Paul Skeens as much as possible as well.
I think if he does come into the game tonight, if at all, it's an inning. Yeah, like you were saying, an inning. I think Logan Webb's the guy that 3 innings possible because he's on
Yeah.
3 to 4 days rest. I didn't even hear that Skubal was coming back. There were rumors that he had gone back to the club, but if they made the finals, he would think about coming back to pitch maybe. But once again, they have McLean in as the starter tonight.
Right?
which
Yeah.
I've never heard of the dude in my entire life, so maybe I should be paying attention a little bit more.
Well, last year he had first of all, he's with the Mets. Yeah, 5-1 record, 2.06 ERA, 57 strikeouts.
He's one of the younger arms.
Yeah,
that
he
they
is.
brought up later in the year. Okay.
Yeah, whereas, on the other side, Eduardo Rodriguez had a lot more work last year with the Diamondbacks. 9 record, 5.02 ERA, but 143 strikeouts.
Now, this game is going to definitely be a bullpen battle. I mean, you have Mason Miller, who has yet to give up an earned run all of the World Baseball Classic. And again, I think we saw a little bit in the last game for the USA. I mean, after Skeens came out, we had 4 to 5 pitchers. Just every inning was a new pitcher almost, and that's what I feel we're going to see that again. And also for Venezuela, because they have some flamethrowers in their bullpen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to me, this is going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be an overly managed game more than likely.
Oh, absolutely.
From an aspect of the pitching.
Yes.
I know DeRosa's going with his hitters
Gunnar
tonight.
Henderson, yeah.
Gunnar Henderson, Harper, Schwarbs better be in there because nobody's more clutch on that team than Kyle Schwarber, I believe at least. And just keep the momentum going for these players that have been
We've got
playing
Nick
well.
in the chat. Win or lose, is it safe to say Mark DeRosa will not be the Team USA manager for like the next WBC?
I don't know. Everything that I've heard is the organization that puts this team together really loves. He's the first guy to ever repeat as coach.
True.
So if he wins, probably doesn't if he loses. I'll lean to the no. Lean to the no. Because you're going to have other people come up, and you might have some managers that are in the big leagues go, hey, I'd kind of like to be a part of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of this?
I
know.
I mean, Tariq Skubal. I'll play a game.
I think they even have Matthew Boyd for the Cubs. I think he's showing up at the game, but I don't think the Cubs are going to let.
I don't get that. Yeah,
just let young guys.
Why are you not getting guys who are like, I'm playing?
Yeah,
I love my MLB team, but this is my country. I'm playing. Tariq Skubal. Like you had Crochet sitting out there. You have Dylan C sitting out there going, I can pitch. Yo,
yeah,
I can pitch. Pick me.
My biggest question, again, who does this mean more to, Venezuela or USA? Because with everything going on in Venezuela, you have to feel they are. I mean,
can we say that the U.S. team has been the least emotional team out of every team in the WBC this year?
They're like robots.
They're taking this professionally.
Yeah.
And acting like this is a paid gig. We're going in there doing our jobs. We win. Go home.
Well, again, it also comes to show that even those whose names we haven't heard, their names are going to be now known.
That's true.
I mean, you've had some guys step out and step up, so that's very interesting to me. Anything you're looking for tonight as far as shutting down Venezuela or momentum for the U.S.? Do you feel like the U.S. has to get out to a quick start the further along this game goes? Because the one element up until the Dominican game that I found is a weak point for Team USA was the middle relief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had given up multiple runs. So do they need to what do you feel the best strategy is for Team USA tonight? And don't say score more runs.
I mean, obviously they have to, but I can see them not just going with relievers, like maybe you shot in the idea of Paul Skeens coming in, like maybe other starters on the team coming out of the bullpen
Logan Webb
too.
being like a 3-inning guy tonight.
Yeah, like I am also thinking to like the Cubs in 2016 Game 7. John Lester came out of the bullpen, for crying out loud, after they pulled Kyle Hendricks out.
That's very true. I just wonder about how many of those guys are available as far as starting pitching.
Yeah, that is the big question.
I could definitely see some of the like Mason Miller, Garrett Whitlock, some of the guys that like did have great shutdown innings in the last Dominican Republic matchup. I could see them going 2. I think every single one of them went 1 inning. Ty Rogers, the submariner, went 1.1 or something like that. So all those relievers went about 1. I think the guys the 2 guys, Mason Miller and Garrett Whitlock, who are like substantial great relievers in MLB, might go 2. I feel like that would be one of the cases that could come up. I feel like the biggest thing for Venezuela is how much momentum. I mean, they're going to live off momentum. So you need these relievers to be the momentum killers. And I think the defense for the USA they've been flying all over the place.
Outstanding.
Oh, they've
Judge
been
throwing
fantastic.
people out and
Terang, Bobby Witt Jr.
Absolutely.
I'm interested if like guys get pinch hit like Bregman. Do you think Bregman comes into the game even though he's been struggling? He's been like 138, and Gunnar Henderson's been before like 450.
You got to stick with Gunnar at this point, at least in my eyes.
I was gonna say like
It would be a desperation move.
I'll say like as obvious as it sounds, if you have a guy struggling, then just don't put him in.
Yeah, and it's not any. Is it bad on Bregman that he's struggling, or is it just like early season kind of?
It's probably early season stuff. Bregman's never been a hot starter, I believe, anyway. So, well, I know Ernie's got to get running.
Yep.
So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk a little bit about March Madness and maybe potential upsets. We let you know who we think might go down in that first round next here on Scoreboard Therapy.
Sunday, May 8th. Cheap mother-like royalty, board and Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch for an early dinner cruise. Spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, live entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry! Our Mother's Day cruise are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruising events, go to odysseycruise.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate Mother's Day special Mother's Day cruise on Odyssey Cruise, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruise.com. Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for your family? Come on down to Swap Around. Two great locations, 42nd and Ashton in Chicago, Flowers Park, Ashton, with 100 of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothes, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Come on, Swap Around a vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap Around, first name in the flea markets.
Breakfast ends at 10:30? Not at Melrose Grill! Located at the intersection of 23rd and North Avenue in Melrose Park. Stop in and enjoy savory burgers, tiny Halter steaks for breakfast, and fluffy omelets or pancakes and crispy hash browns for dinner. Feeling lucky? Enjoy the convenience of virtual gaming while you wait. Open 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Monday to Saturday for your late night ventures, and 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. Head to Melrose Park and visit Melrose Grill.
Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington says, get fresh with us. Stop in for 3 free bagels. Just mention you heard it on the radio. Big Apple Bagels says, sample the Oreo cookie bagels or Oreo cookie cream cheese as well as delicious pumpkin cream cheese. Try Brewster's Gourmet Coffee along with big, soft, chewy bagels at Big Apple Bagels. Open 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 Saturday, and 7 to 2 on Sunday for your convenience. Go to Big Apple Bagels and print out a coupon for 3 free bagels. Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington and Joliet. Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or darts teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night, start the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
Glad you stuck around. We're back with Scoreboard Therapy.
Welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy. A little bit of technical difficulty there with the sound, courtesy of CBS. And March Madness is upon us, gentlemen, and we've got the last 4 in games going on tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll talk a little bit. Are there any games? Let me start off with you, Josh. Are there any games that intrigue you tonight or tomorrow?
Definitely Miami, Ohio versus SMU. I think it has to be a Miami, Ohio win. I'm also very interested in what Texas is gonna do. But those are the 2 games I'm interested in. Not everything else, it doesn't really matter because they're getting smacked.
Well, I mean, it matters to them. I mean, they are in the tournament, so you have number 16 seeds in UMBC and Howard playing tonight, and Texas and NC State playing tonight. Right. And then tomorrow we have Prairie View versus Lehigh. Go Lehigh. Pennsylvania school. Let's go. Got recruited by them in high school.
Last time I thought of Lehigh, I think of C.J. McCollum, 30 on Duke. Amazing game.
Once again, you just never know in these scenarios. The number one seeds to me are pretty predominant and high level.
Said Purdue 2023.
Well, you can't even
But they got but they were up like the whole game.
They weren't the first one seed to lose ever though.
I know, but
the funny part is the UMBC coach that beat that number one overall Virginia team is now the head coach of Virginia.
Yeah,
exactly. I like how life works.
So that was funny to me. Miami of Ohio is going to be an interesting matchup. Eric, anything popping out for you when it comes to these first 4 games?
Well, I like the matchup between SMU and Miami. Like my colleague over here. I mean, honestly, they had a pretty strong overall season. SMU did, and don't watch a lot of college basketball, but I heard that they were pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that game. I did watch a few Miami games though, and they 31 wins. You can't do, that's a dominant performance no matter how you look at it. So,
well, I mean, that's part of the discussion with all this. It is the fact that should they even be in on this tournament? 31 wins in a very, and let's be very honest,
in the MAC, so I understand.
Very weak MAC conference this year.
It's SMU's getting that same flack for their weak schedule, for their the strength of the schedule.
I think SMU had a way stronger schedule.
Well, yeah, they played in the they played in the ACC.
Right.
ACC probably not as strong as it has been in years past.
Right.
Big Ten and SEC have kind of taken over. Were the big dogs, although Big 12 can make noise this year.
Oh yeah,
Big 12 can absolutely make noise with Arizona State, Texas Tech, Iowa State. Did I say Arizona State? I meant Arizona.
Houston too. Houston can make some noise.
And Houston.
Can make some noise.
So I mean, Big 12 has a gripe about being the best conference in this tournament. I think it's a down year for the Big 10. If you want my opinion,
it's really just Michigan right now. I don't believe in Wisconsin or Illinois to be frank with you.
Illinois is a little bit inconsistent, man.
They don't play defense.
Yeah,
man.
they just don't play defense, and that's the hard part. But they got some very good guards, though. Sure. That young man, they got to shoot.
That's a strategy for success.
Petrovic son can shoot the ball.
That's where I go when it comes to the tournament.
I get it. Strong guard play.
Your strong guard play will outlast anything else.
Absolutely.
In the tournament, most times than not. So,
hey, shout out to Tim Anderson in Illinois. Hey, this is one of my boys, man. He's a very good coach, and honestly, I think he's prepared those guys for a very long run through this tournament.
They have the talent on Illinois to make a very deep, if not Final Four run.
Absolutely.
They do. They have the talent.
Final Four might be a little stretch. They got to win the whole region. That's a stretch. That might be a stretch.
And they are one of my dark horse teams.
My dark horse team is Arkansas. They have strong guard play.
I wasn't paying attention to Arkansas until the SEC tournament.
And this might be a stretch too. I think a Cuff is the best guard Calipari's had since like John Wall. I think he's better than Fox.
Okay.
That's in my opinion. He's that good. I think he should if he's top 10 in the draft.
Is he better than Derrick Rose?
Absolutely not.
Okay, look.
Absolutely not.
I saw the picture, and it was like, give me like you got to pick 3 guards, and it was like a bunch of guards, and I instantly kept Rose because of what he did when he 08. That 08 run was amazing. What he did, John Wall, and I was stuck between like Fox and Shea and a Cuff, and I picked a Cuff over Fox and Shea. So I think he's third. I think it's Rose, Wall, and then a Cuff. That's my top 3 guards for Calipari.
That Calipari's coached.
Yep.
That's a decent call. Another team that I think everybody should be looking at, who is horribly seeded. St. John's St. John's as a do you know how angry I was as a Duke fan seeing them as a 5 seed?
You know how angry I was as a St. John's fan watching UConn have a 2 seed and we're a 5th? You beat them twice.
Now, Dustin Rhodes, I was talking to Dustin Rhodes about this earlier, and he brought up a good point. Do you think, and I'll just throw this out there, everybody's complaining about Purdue being a 2 seed, being overseeded.
I don't hate it.
If St. John's and UConn play that game on a Sunday, does it have the same effect for St. John's with that committee?
I think it's even. I think we beat him even more.
But I'm not even talking about beating. I'm talking about when the selection committee happened.
Right.
Do they end up being maybe a 3 or 2 or 3 seed instead of that 5 seed?
If that
because it's
happened,
fresh in the memory, like that Purdue Michigan game.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
if that happened, I genuinely think we're a 2 seed.
Okay.
2,
That's
3
fair.
seed. I genuinely think we're a 2 seed.
I think you're a legit 3 seed.
legit 3 seed. But we're playing Northern. What is it? Southern Iowa or Northern Iowa? We're beating them.
Northern Iowa. I will say
We're
this.
beating them.
I will say this. St. John's better be ready to guard the perimeter because
They got
Northern Iowa does not miss
They got shooters.
3-point shots.
Yeah, not at all. Cannot leave them open at all.
And I think we beat Kansas too. Because Kansas is gonna beat Cal. I think we beat Kansas too. And
It all depends on what Peterson shows up.
Right. If Peterson doesn't show up, they're losing by 20. I think
By
they're
the
losing by
way,
20. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of guys in the NBA are comping Peterson to Kobe.
You think so?
Because of his jump, he has to
That's
his fade away. His form.
I need to see his work ethic because
Yeah.
you're not seeing it right now because and everybody's blaming Peterson for this and I'm not. I think it's Bill Self
It's
going.
Bill, bro.
We don't need him to get into the tournament, so let's rest him when we know we're either going to win a game or we don't really need to win the game. Let's rest him. But I want to see,
Yeah, we need more.
Like-
we need more before.
like,
we
is
can
he
get
about
back
to have a
first.
Carmelo Anthony kind of run in this NCAA tournament?
Don't need
Yeah.
that.
Well,
They don't do
domination
that.
comes. You know what? Honestly, I'm looking to watch that kid from Michigan State play, Cohen.
Cohen Carr?
He is
Yeah.
dangerous.
He's just very athletic. He's a
I
very
mean,
athletic player.
And not even a Michigan State fan, but to watch him go towards the basket, man, he is scary. Almost Blake Griffin scary.
He reminds me of
Going
Josh
towards the
Smith.
basket. Yeah, he's
Reminds me of Josh
he's
Smith.
good, man.
And he's a lefty too.
Absolutely, which makes him hard to guard.
Oh,
And Michigan
my
State
God.
defensively, though, is also a very good team defensively. And honestly, to go and make a long run in the tournament, you got to be able to play defense.
And I
Yeah.
like Jeremy Fears too. He's a
But-
very
and that's
solid.
that leans into my whole. I really like Virginia after watching the Duke Virginia championship game. That center for Virginia,
He's
you
talented.
can sit there and shake your head,
He's talented,
but the
bro.
kid had 21
Talented.
21 block shots throughout the entire tournament.
He's
He
talented.
had 7 against Duke, and a majority of them were against Cam Boozer.
Yeah, he made him look
He
bad.
made Cam look
He gave him problems.
really bad.
He gave him problems
I
at
get
the
it.
end of that game.
And
Yeah, he
to
did.
do that against an elite athlete, I'm not saying he's going to light the world on fire in the NBA, but he could be like the next Rudy Gobert,
Yeah,
Kinda
holding your
guy.
own. Being able to hold your own is enough.
where he
They
does.
just don't have good guards to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Their guard play is not strong. That's why I don't. They might make it out the first round, but don't be surprised if they don't.
Who's their first round?
Who is
Who do they have in the first round there?
Who is that? Michigan State?
No, we're talking
Drew.
about Virginia.
Are we talking about
Virginia?
Virginia?
Yeah,
Yeah, Virginia.
Detroit.
I believe they're a 3 seed.
They're 3.
Virginia has Wright State.
Right?
They'll be right there.
Yeah, they'll get
But
it.
then
They'll
if-
get-
Then most likely
They play who?
Was that? Oh, Tennessee.
I don't think they
Most
beat
likely
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
There's
I don't think they
there's
beat Tennessee.
there's huge rumors going around that Tennessee is on an upset alert.
Absolutely.
Well,
No,
they'll-
I think Tennessee beats Virginia. I do.
I think they could beat-
end up
I
playing
think they
Iowa
could
State.
beat-
There's people talking like Tennessee might not even make it out of the first
I
round.
think they end up
Well,
playing
if they play
Iowa State.
Miami, Ohio, I think they can lose to Ohio. I ain't gonna lie. That might win the team.
The thing about Miami of Ohio is that it's that old school NCAA team led by veterans. They're a team. There's nobody that truly does stand out for the team.
Right.
So who do you guard? What do you guard? How's it going to be guarded kind of player up tempo? Tennessee's going to have to go up tempo to make sure things go the way they want it to. There's other upsets. Boys, just so you know.
High Point is upsetting Wisconsin, by the way. I just want to let y'all know that.
I love it. I
High
love
Point-
Wisconsin.
High
losing at
Point-
any time.
High Point is upsetting Wisconsin. Y'all heard it here first round.
And why is that, Josh?
Because first of all, I love Wisconsin because they've been like the super team all year. But there's nobody in Wisconsin that can guard their guards. Nobody. There's lights out.
You mean Mr. Quick Release?
Yes, Mr. Quick Release.
Who's being compared to Steph Curry
Yes.
and could have a run like Steph did
Davidson.
with Davidson in this
Absolutely.
tournament.
He's going far. They're not. I got High Point upsetting Wisconsin.
Well,
Absolutely.
I see Purdue losing to Queens. I see that being a very
All right.
big.
I don't hate it.
Somebody
Mesa.
mark that down.
I
Write
don't
that down.
hate it.
Write it down.
I
Queens
don't
is beating
hate
Purdue.
I love
Queens
Queens.
is beating Purdue.
I love Queens.
Guard
I
play
don't hate it.
alone. Queens
Guard
is
play
beating
alone.
Purdue.
Absolutely. I
Queens is
don't
beating Purdue.
hate the idea. I like it. I love it.
All right,
I love it.
guys. Great talk. We're gonna have more of this tomorrow, I'm sure. Let's be real. Thursday, that TV is gonna be on those games.
All day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just for you guys.
All day.
And we'll be working and doing a show and all that stuff. But those games will be on for you guys so we can enjoy them as well. When we come back, I don't know if anybody's heard this or not, but South Beach is on fire. We talk about it next here on Scoreboard Therapy.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee. And keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win! AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live! Real-time AutoJudo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offers on any car you want! It's free and anonymous! Only the dealer you select as the winner of your AutoJudo fight receives your contact info! And you're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com! Dealers fight, you save! Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaporama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsip, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Holy cow! Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaporama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaporama, the first name in flea markets. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights! It's free football and darts in the sports bar.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or dart teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. All right. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet.
This is a tasty burger.
Friday and Saturday night. It's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com. Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or darts teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night, start the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora. Is it you or is it me? Looks like we're having to open up and find out here on Scoreboard Therapy. Welcome back.
Tua taking a shot for the end zone. Waddle is down there. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle. His first touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins are on the board.
Although that's where you would like it more times than not.
Second down and 10. Good protection. Tua looking for Waddle. And he holds on despite the big hit.
And Tua comes right back to, we talked about it earlier. Charles, I said, that deep outcut, the more he can hit.
Tua with time, and he has a man for a first down. That is Jalen Waddle. Wrapped up by Craig Woodson. But remember, with that timeout, you can still run the ball.
Tua throws, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown by Jalen Waddle. His first catch of the night.
Welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy. Highlights courtesy of CBS and Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Boy, the Miami Dolphins are burning that house down to the ashes.
As they should.
Ashes, boys.
As they should.
Tua, gone. Waddle, gone.
Hill next.
Well, Tyreek Hill,
He signed. So I mean, but they're gonna trade him, bro.
they're probably going to release him, to be quite honest.
Release?
Did he just report? Didn't he has another needs another surgery? Did you see that?
But he clapped while he got hurt. You know it's over for him. He clapped while he was getting hurt.
Regardless whether or not he had to have another, which if he did have to have another surgery, probably sets him back another 3 to 6 months. So this new GM has a huge responsibility now. You obviously are going with Malik Willis as your starting quarterback, unless you're putting him in a quarterback competition with Quinn Ewers, which I don't necessarily think is a bad idea, because Ewers didn't have a bad second half of the season when he took over for Tua. Are they building this? I'll ask you first, Ernie, and then I'll go to you, Esteban. Ernie. Sorry, Drew. Apologies, Drew. Are they building this through the draft, through free agency next year, possibly, or do you think it's going to be a combination of both?
I see they're building it through the draft. It seems like they're getting all these draft picks. I think A-Chain probably will be up next on their. I don't know if they get rid of them before, but I see them still getting rid of him soon. They're going to fix it through the draft, completely just draft out, rebuild, maybe add some linemen here and there. So hopefully their next quarterback doesn't get scrambled brains like Tua. And then they have more direction. I feel like they have more direction than the Jets. Where the Jets, I don't know what they're doing. The Miami Dolphins are going full rebuild. Seems like they're going to go through the draft.
Esteban, your thoughts on the Miami Dolphins and the moves that they've made so far this offseason?
Well, first off, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Miami is burn, baby, burn. And honestly, I think just like what Drew said, I think they are gonna the smart thing to do for the GM, because I don't see very many like the more prolific athletes that are on the market right now. They're a little seasoned, and who likes playing with broken toys? So yeah, I could see them going through rebuilding through the draft.
Okay, to me, once again, I think the Dolphins are at a crossroads. I think they have a transition quarterback at least, in either Ewers or Malik Willis. To me, it's going to be interesting to see where they go in the draft as far as position players. Are they building the offensive line first? Are they building the defense first? Both need a lot of help. I don't think their hire for head coach was anything splashy by any means. So to me, this is a group that needs to either kind of like the Bears grow together and be very young for a little while and maybe have that year where once again they're picking in the top 5 of the draft next year as well. Or, you go out and then start building in veteran pieces that aren't so broken, they're 5 to 6 years into the league and are established as solid players, not your marquee players, but solid players. Any thoughts from you, Josh, at all?
In terms of Miami, I'm glad they're blowing it up, because it would just been weird if they just brought in like Willis just to have him just throw it like Waddle. I'm glad they are in the right direction to rebuild. I do think Malik, I don't know, it's a good move, but I don't know what he can be, because he was always a backup. So for him to start the season with the team he has right now, doesn't have that much receivers, only has A-Chain, it's kind of like a whole new fresh start for him. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
So let me ask you this,
Right.
and there are a lot of people out there that are going, he's just Tua 2.0.
I don't think that.
You don't agree with that? Okay.
I think he's. I can't compare him to anybody like NFL wise.
Tua with a less scrambled brain.
I don't think he's like Tua at all.
I think he's more athletic.
Yes.
way more athletic.
Absolutely.
I think he's more athletic. I think he might have a slight edge arm strength wise.
He got a
Accuracy, I think Tua's got him in accuracy, but
I agree.
arm strength, I think Willis, and athletically Willis. So are you then leaning into his athleticism and his ability to make plays on the run? Or are you just going, listen, we just want this for this season. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can build winning culture here as well. Because that also was part of the big problem down in South Beach last year was their culture was horrible.
They haven't made it out the first round since 2000.
Well, not even only that, but they had players calling other players out in press conferences.
Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of it. That was like a hot topic. Tua Tua in the player only meeting and all that. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of. He said. Nick said, A-Chain's about to have the craziest fantasy football season of all time.
Thanks, Nick, for your fantasy
Appreciate
thoughts.
it. I appreciate it because I'm using that. I'm definitely using that because they're gonna have to run the ball with him all season. I'm definitely using it.
Well, A-Chain's been. I drafted A-Chain that rookie year too, and I think that Malik Willis, he knows how to get in the end zone. It's either he's going to run. We saw it when he was backing up Jordan Love for the Packers. Finds way to like win games or finds way to get in the end zone. And for Miami, in this transitional phase, he will be pretty much that perfect transition of, hey, we have A-Chain. That's about it. Our quarterback is a little mobile too, so maybe we can do a little like double scheme or like a RPO action, get the quarterback running into the end zone. I think Malik Willis is going to do a great job of being this transition to quarterback. I hope it plays out even better for him because I think he's better than a lot of people are making him out to be. Now, how is he able to earn a starting job anywhere else, though, is the question.
Drew, let me ask you something real quick. So, about the whole quarterback situation in Miami, do you think they're using Malik Willis to just buy more time for Quinn Ewers to develop more? Do you think Malik Willis is the bridge quarterback to Ewers, or do you think Miami goes into the draft and just pulls out another quarterback?
If you really want, I have a take that Malik Willis is the bridge to Manning. Somehow they're going to want to bring Manning over there. I mean, Miami. It's Miami. Who doesn't want to play in Miami?
It's crazy that you mentioned Manning because didn't Ewers and Manning have like a little rivalry thing going back into college?
And that's kind of my take. I think you somehow bring that back, and I think you get a little competition in there, and next thing you know, I mean, Manning either bumps up or maybe Ewers.
So they're tank. You're basically saying that Miami's going to tank for Arch.
I don't know if they're going to be bad enough.
They're not going to be bad enough
for the number one overall pick.
Who is going to be bad enough? I know a certain Saint that's going to be bad enough, and I think they're going to. That might be
the fact that the Saints didn't go out and get anything at quarterback, and you're going, Tyler Shuck's our dude.
No, he's not. You're going to see the season. He's not. So I think that's the route they go with Arch.
You're riding with Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler.
Do we believe that Manning is going to end up going first? Do you have to take him just because it's Manning?
I mean, who else is a junior?
I mean, there's some serious talent at quarterback.
I mean,
this year.
What's his name staying another year? What is Dante Moore?
Dante Moore's is the Chambliss. If they get all the legalities out of the way,
you got he's not better than Mark. He's not better.
You got Chambliss. You got Dante Moore.
Was he a junior or something?
He could have left this past year. He decided to come back.
He might be. He's going to be one. I think.
And you've got Lascelles Norris.
Yeah.
From South Carolina.
He's like 6. Oh man.
Everybody compares him to Cam Newton.
Dylan Raiola.
Dylan Raiola is backing up Dante.
I know.
So I give it a year with that. But it's interesting to see like the potential of where people could be going, and and what Miami's plan is, I don't know if there's a team that's has lesser depth than the Miami Dolphins right now. I mean, at least the Saints went out and got Travis Etienne.
The way he pronounces his name sounds weird.
Oh, Etienne?
Yeah,
No,
that sounds so
Etienne
weird.
or H-A?
Etienne.
No, that's what he-
No,
that's
no.
what
The proper way to pronounce his name is Trevor
He said it.
Etienne.
Oh.
He said the Jets are going to draft. He said the Jets are going to draft Arch #1 overall next season. That's what Nick said.
Wouldn't be surprised about that. What have they done?
sad.
What have they done to improve their team?
Nothing but get Geno Smith, who's not staying there longer than his life can.
But here's the question: do you then have an Eli Manning situation? Because the Mannings made it very clear to the Chargers that he was not going to San Diego at the time, and that's why the trade for Phillip Rivers was originally drafted by
The Giants.
the Giants. And Eli Manning was originally drafted by the Chargers, and they just
a Giant. We wouldn't have our Super Bowls.
I see this. I mean, I see no way that Manning allows him to go to the Jets. That legacy is way too big to allow something like that.
yeah, I
It's
completely
gonna be
agree.
another trade. I think they're gonna do that another flip trade. It could be another first or a second. You might flip. It might be like Dante, like if let's say like Manning goes 1 and like Dante goes 2, it might be a 1 and 2 flip, and they might have Dante go to 1, Dante go to the Jets, and whoever gets
Hey,
the second seed.
hold on. Now, let me ask you guys this, though. Hypothetically speaking, let's say Manning does end up on the Jets. Do you think it'd be one of those like, yeah, watch, like we want Manning on the Jets just so that we can show you guys how good he really is when he takes our team that's virtually nothing and like puts him on his back and says, hey, now we're something.
It's already been proven Arch can't be the dude. He had his opportunity as a sophomore to be that guy, to elevate everybody around him, and he slipped and missed. That's why I think Arch has got to go to the right scenario with the team that is going to build around him and get him weapons. I think Saints is probably where I'm leaning right now as well. But when we come back, Esteban needs to have some therapy, and we're here to hear it. We talk about it next here on Sports Scoreboard Therapy.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for your family? Come on down to Swap Around. 2 great locations. 42nd and Ashton in Chicago, Flowers Park, Aston. With 100 of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothes, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swap Around vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap Around. First name in the flea markets.
Breakfast ends at 10:30? Not at Melrose Grill! Located at the intersection of 23rd and North Avenue in Melrose Park. Stop in and enjoy savory burgers, tiny halter steaks for breakfast, and fluffy omelets or pancakes and crispy hash browns for dinner. Feeling lucky? Enjoy the convenience of virtual gaming while you wait. Open 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Monday to Saturday for your late night ventures, and 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. Head to Melrose Park and visit Melrose Grill.
Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington says, get fresh with us. Stop in for 3 free bagels. Just mention you heard it on the radio. Big Apple Bagels says, sample the Oreo cookie bagels or Oreo cookie cream cheese as well as delicious pumpkin cream cheese. Try Brewster's Gourmet Coffee along with big, soft, chewy bagels at Big Apple Bagels. Open 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 Saturday, and 7 to 2 on Sunday for your convenience. Go to Big Apple Bagels and print out a coupon for 3 free bagels. Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington and Joliet. Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com.
Sit back and relax on your couch. We're here with Scoreboard Therapy.
Welcome back into Scoreboard Therapy. We brought out the couch, and Esteban is laying in the couch. What do you have on your mind, Esteban?
Well, come on now. So, honestly, it's a little bit of a personal topic to me, but man, don't you just like hate it when people don't take in consideration how busy you are when you're basically like with me. The backstory is like I've gone from literally just sitting at my house doing nothing to coming to school every day and doing unpaid internships and whatnot. And
I love how he put quotation marks.
Unpaid.
Unpaid.
Well, I'm learning. I
love it.
And so my brother, who is who has been a thorn in my side for quite some time now. The other day, I get home from school, I'm tired, or whatnot. I have a little routine, I get home from school, I take an hour nap, get up, and then, help my mom out. If she doesn't need help the minute I get in the door. And, so my brother gets home, and just because the house isn't up to par or up to his standard or whatnot, I'm lazy. Dude, I just got home from school, just like how you have a job.
Get a wife. I meant get a life.
Oh. Both?
Wait, you talking about me or my brother?
No, your brother.
Exactly. With me, it's more of like one of them, like, dude, back the off me, please.
Okay, so once again, we've had this conversation how many times?
More than
10.
Yeah.
More than 10. So this is what I will tell you. You can't let negative people and negative things influence your state of mind, your state of being, and the positive things. How many times have all of us here complimented you on your progression and your growth as not just a student here, but as a person? Correct?
Yeah, correct.
But once again, why dwell? Why dwell? Why let it bother you? Why let it do anything to you to take you out of your positive frame of mind that you're already in?
It's just one of those, like...
He knows how to push your buttons.
You know what it is? You know what it is with me? It's like, you're going... It's, the closest way I can describe it is like that one persistent annoyance when you're going on a long road trip and you got that one person. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Once again, I will say, he knows how to push your buttons. The best way to do and affect that is not react to the button pushing.
And
point blank, end of story.
No,
point blank, end of story.
You're right. And I will say I've been failing on that aspect. In at home, but here it's like I've been trying to keep my composure, and I'm not sure if you noticed. Like as soon as you mentioned this segment to me earlier, you kind of saw my mind go out the window, and it's just like, oh god. But
so once again, though, like I said, it's all about being your new self instead of your old self, and sometimes. Listen, I slip back into my old self every once in a while, and I have to apologize minutes after it happens. It's just one of those things. Josh, you got anything that's torquing you off right now that you need to vent? And I could think of at least one right now.
I got one.
I don't have any right now.
Really?
No beef.
Not. Don't have a beef about St. John's being a 5 seed at all. Okay. You don't.
There we go.
I heard something about Cam Scatterboo might not be
rage, baby.
running back.
It's not happening, bro. He's not running back. But in terms of St. John's, bro, okay. First of all, I don't know how a team that lost to us twice is higher than us.
A higher seed?
A way higher seed than us.
Good point.
And I don't know how we're 5. We're just like 5th. What? And we have a hard region. We're gonna beat Northern. Like I believe we're gonna beat Northern, like Iowa. But then we play Kansas, and if we get the Darren Peterson, that's the Kobe Darren Peterson. There you go. And if let's say we beat them, then we have Duke.
Hello.
We have Duke right at the door.
I'm telling you, if that game happens, there will be a side bet between you and me. Probably a lunch.
Oh, Duke, St. John's.
Yeah,
I'll go St. John's every time, bro.
yeah, and I'll go Duke every time. So we'll do a little lunch bet on it.
All
All right, Drew, what do you got?
Rage baiting.
Ah!
Oh man. Okay.
I think so many people, and it's all fun. I think you could have your fun rage baiting during St. Patty's this past weekend.
Oh.
For some reason, my friends thought it'd be nice to rage bait me, so they this weekend I guess they were randomly going up to a bunch of different tables, and I didn't know this until halfway through. Now I put in perspective that my friends that I hang out with. 1'6'7", 1'6'5", and the last one's about 6'4". So they're all taller than me. If you don't know me, I'm about 6'1". I'm not.
You're not a short dude.
No, but they thought it would be nice if they told all the girls at the table to come up to me and say, "Ooh, nice, you're a short king." And I can't explain the entire St. Patty's Day how they got me. They got to me where I just, and again, maybe if you one too many drinks were involved, but they rage baited me, and I was
more than likely
peed off the entire.
More than likely, the alcohol played a little bit of a factor in that. I'm sure the adult beverage intake probably, but yeah, hearing something like that over and over and over and
Drew
over
had one too many Borgs.
I did not have any Borgs. First off, Borg is crazy. I saw they're delivering way too much, but I think just it's actually kind of fun, the whole rage baiting aspect and how it's like part of. I mean, it's always been around, talking like a little crap here and there, but now I feel like these like kids nowadays are like they are or social media too. It's like, oh, we're purposely going to rage bait you because we want to just get this reaction out of you.
I love the rage bait I get on social media. Like when I did that Atlanta Falcons Tua post, and people are like, "How can you talk about the Falcons? You're wearing a Phillies sweatshirt." I'm like, "Well, I can't be a fan of both." He's not a Falcons fan. I was like, I'm probably been a Falcons fan longer than you've been alive. Do you know who Jerry Glanville is? And as soon as they said no, I went, enough said. Come on. But yeah, rage baiting's never a good thing.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's fun until you realize I had a softball team I was coaching, and that happened the same week. They rage baited me that I've known this softball team for 2 years, and the entire team went up to me and said, "Coach, you've never told us your name in these past 2 years." I'm like, "What do you mean? I've never told you my name. My name's Drew." And every girl I'd be like, "Do you know my name?" She would say no. And then finally, at the end of practice, one girl came up to me. She's like, "Oh, we made a joke to everybody's not know your name." And again, I don't know where people are like, "Oh yeah, let's just mess with Drew this week," or I guess 2 weeks before I left for vacation for a little bit. But I guess that's just the thing now, and I have to get used to rage baiters, and now I have to start rage baiting because now this is the only way I can focus and get my look back.
Here's my favorite thing to do, and Josh can attest to this. Josh,
what's up?
How much do I love to sports rage bait?
But every chance you get, just takes the opposite side just because.
Absolutely.
Just because.
And the best one to rage bait, and if he's ever here again, feel free to do it. Frankie is the best rage bait material you'll ever want in your entire life. Because all you have to do is look at him and go, Bears are mid, Cubs are mid. And he will go, "Are you insane?" With that Chicago accent. It's so much fun to just watch him go berserko.
Is it being gullible? Is that what rage? Like, are you gullible if you're rage baited, or they just know how to pick?
No, I know how to push buttons. I can get Josh going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josh and I'll have basketball conversations, and he knows more than I do. But I will stick to my guns until I'm blue in the face about things that I know less about, just because I have my opinions. What was the one? It was Akeem Olajuwon being a top 5 center,
bro,
all time.
Oh my god, that just makes me angry, bro. Like hearing people not think he's top 5.
So
like,
who's
what?
better? Oh wait, you're saying he's not
center?
Yes, I don't think he's top 5 center ever, all time.
Crazy.
So name 5.
Thank you. Name 5.
Oh yeah, taking too long.
Shaq, Wilt, Kareem.
Okay.
Bam Adebayo. No.
You did see yourself right there, man.
It could be argued David Robinson.
No.
I wouldn't do it, but it could be debated.
There's no debate.
Are we putting?
He never won a championship as a first option.
Are we throwing Jokic in there?
Tim Duncan? Or
Tim
is he
Duncan
a
Duncan was a forward. I can't. Yeah, he was a very tall forward.
I don't know if I could. We could throw Jokic in there. I just don't think he's better than Hakeem. Because he's not half.
Yao.
He's not even 1/4 of
Yao.
than Hakeem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, have a good one. Bro.
And on that note, ladies and
Have a great
gentlemen,
one, bro.
hey, for me, David Dykstra,
I'm Esteban Ortega.
I'm Joshua Williams.
Drew Thomas.
we'll see you tomorrow on Scoreboard Therapy.